to Prairie.306 for those of you who are new here. My name is Jess, and I am gardening in zone 3B. I should know these things. Oh my goodness. In Saskatchewan, Canada. This is week 8 of the garden tours. It's July 18th, 2021. This week has been hot and kind of muggy, and we got a little bit of rain, but not enough to really take away any of the humidity and heat and just general awfulness that has been the outdoors this week. Not much happened in the front yard this week. Stuff's kind of just chugging along, waiting on stuff to bloom and grow up a little bit more, get some size on them. The biggest update actually happened in the backyard. I got some video of it while it was happening. Not too much because the two people who were involved with it expressed that they didn't really want to be on YouTube, so I respected that as best I could while still trying to log a little bit of what was going on. So yeah, without further ado, let's get outside and take a look at the front and then show you what happened in the backyard. That's so lovely, even if it is mostly green still. So, the tulips are just about completely spent. The osteo are not flowering, but it's been another one of those really hot weeks. It just seems like Saskatchewan's going to be like plus 30 for weeks at a time now, with no rain in the forecast. It's so awesome. So, everything is just kind of plucking along. Enjoying the heat. Look at that new leaf coming in on this hosta. Oh, I'm so excited. Got little flowers coming all across here. They're really enjoying the heat. The coleus are growing. The dahlias are growing. Still getting chewed on by grasshoppers, but they're doing pretty good. I did lose, unfortunately, the bloom that was coming in. It got eaten by grasshoppers because they hate me. I'm hoping that they recover. I also see a giant spider line. I don't know if you guys can see it. It runs right along here. I don't want to get into there. The sunflowers are getting nice and tall. Starting to put a head on that one anyways, which is nice. They're going to be really pretty. This poor hosta got totally shaded out, but it's going along pretty good, so that's exciting. Let's see. What else exciting has happened this week? Oh, I have a clematis flower. The little plants that I thought I killed, nope, flowering. And then there's a bloom on this one that hasn't opened up yet, but they have reached the stairs, or the porch, which is nice. I'm quite happy about that. Now I just have to make sure that they grow all the way up this way, but I don't have anything for them to grab on, so that could be an issue. These petunias are thriving. I don't know if these ones had seed pods on them, but the ones in the back have seed pods on them. So I will hopefully be able to keep some of these and grow them again next year. But yeah, they're really happy, loving the sun. And then come up on the porch and see the potato vines that are recovering, I guess. It's very hot. Very, very hot. And I was concerned that these actually weren't growing. And then I looked back on some pictures from 8 weeks ago now. And yeah, they've definitely grown. They're not trailing like I thought they would be by this point, but they've definitely grown and gotten bigger, so that's encouraging. Snap pot is doing really well. Got some blooms that are dying off with the heat. We got seed pods, which is exciting. So figure out what to do with those. The The colocasias, I don't even think I can rip them out at this point, because I think if I rip them out, I might rip out some other plants, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just kind of leaving these containers to do what they're going to do, and next year I will plan a little better. The alyssum are doing really well. Coleus are doing quite well. The cannas are doing well. It's a little hot for them to be blooming, but they're still growing, which is nice. Then we've got the pumpkin plants that do not like the heat at all, but they're doing all right. These beans, they got roasted. I don't know. This container, I feel a little defeated by it, because it decided to grow, and now it just looks really sad because it's too hot. This container's doing well with the coleus. Look at the color on that, it's so pretty. These lilies are blooming, still continuing. It's actually got, it looks like a white one's coming in here, or a pink one, which is nice. And then the snaps in this one are doing well too. Yeah. Oh, and then this. I am so in love with this lily. Like, I didn't think I would be so in love with a plant, but I really am. The nasturtiums are doing all right. They got a little burnt, which is unfortunate. It did look like another one of the calla lilies was going to come up, but I think it might have got overzealous and didn't like the heat too much. No flowers on this calla yet, the dark black one, but I'm hoping, oh goodness, I'm hoping that eventually it gives me something more than just leaves. And then, yeah, there's a bloom stalk. There's another one. This one's almost spent. This one is spent, but it has a seed pod on it, so I'm not gonna do anything to it till the seed pod's ready to come off. And you can see I got pollen and crap on me. But yeah, blooms. We had a friend over earlier this week, and he's been watching or following along on my YouTube videos, and he said that the videos don't do it justice on how beautiful it actually really is in person. So that was very comforting. It was nice to hear, because I always worry that the stuff that I find exciting and beautiful might not be what somebody else does, and I worry that people might not be interested, but it seems like everyone truly really is, and it's pretty awesome. So yeah, this is the short and sweet update on the front, and now we can go to the back. Is that not glorious? Oh, I guess that kind of gives away what the big update for this week was. Anyways, so repotted some pepper plants. They're pretty pale still, but I did give them some nitrogen, so hopefully they'll green up really nice here. This one is producing peppers, which is awesome. So awesome. I just forget what kind of pepper it is, because, oh wait, no, this one has the tag. Sorry, this is the hot sunset pepper. It's this one that I don't know what it is, because I lost the tag. And then our hot joker is in here. Then there's the candy stripe, and I want to say the ghost, but I cannot remember, because I believed in myself that I was going to remember, and then I don't. And I do this all the time. The tiny Tims are coming in. Quite lovely. These ones are the dark chocolate cherries. The cucamelons have taken a walkabout and are just taking over everything, which is fine. Then this is the jalapeno and the ghost, I want to say, or the ancho. I can't remember which. But we'll find out when there's peppers. So this white currant actually had a little bit of triage. It got snapped. And accidentally, of course. So I had to trellis it, or attach it really hard to the trellis. And it actually calloused over really well. And is putting out a new flower truss. So I was really worried that I was going to lose the top of this plant, but I did not. Repotted some of my, all of my petunias back here, and they're much more so enjoying their life now, which I appreciate. What else? The other cucamelon that is kind of taken over. You can kind of see it's going every which way. Then this one, I forget which one this is, but it does have a flower truss on it, which I was afraid that I think this was the one I might have been afraid I wasn't going to get any out of. I think this is the evil olive, I believe. Yeah. Mint has been repotted. There's dill and shisho herb in here. The purple bell has purple bells. Ta-da! Look at that! They're little and they're colored, so I'm gonna have to pick them. They won't be good for anything but other than snacking, but that's fine. I like to snack on bell peppers. There's another one back here. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's got another one coloring up right here. And then this bell pepper has bell peppers on it. I just don't know what color they are. They need a little water. They're kind of wrinkly. Look at this tiny little one in here. Oh, get the leaf out of the way. Look at that. The Apache peppers are green. They should start coloring up pretty soon here. It's just covered in peppers, which is good. We really enjoyed the Apache peppers last year. Just take a look at this plant. Like, look how bushy it is. It's beautiful. Then the serranos. Sorry, I keep messing them up. The serranos are starting to produce peppers. And then there doesn't appear to be anything on the peppercini yet, but it's got lots of flowers, which is nice. Lots and lots of flowers. Not so much enjoying the heat, which is odd because pepper plants really actually usually enjoy heat. But you can see it's been dropping some of its blooms, but that's okay. It happens. There's still lots of time. Lots and lots of time. And then the serrano has a pepper on it right here. Isn't that cute? Nothing on the Hungarian hot wax yet, but it's very tall. Very tall. The Anaheim has one pepper so far. Look at that. That's going to be excellent. And it does have other flowers on it. And then, because I felt really bad that my sweet banana croaked, I bought another one. I don't know if anything will come of it, but I did buy another one, so we'll see. The basil's all doing really well. I keep pinching it off so that it bushes out more. These tomatoes, I feel like I'm just sitting here watching them stay purple. I just want to eat them. I want them to be good enough so that I can eat them. But they're putting out another truss of flowers up here, which is nice. The basil basket has stuff growing in it. I'm not sure if that's basil or weeds yet. We'll find out. The beefsteak has flowers, and the basil in this is doing really well because this is right here. So like every time I walk by, I just like pinch some off and smell it because it smells really good. These two plants are doing well, quite well. Enjoying the heat and the sunshine. The Tabasco pepper plant is just really producing, which is nice. I think we pull probably like a small deli cup of peppers off of this daily now, which is excellent. Then got the bean shelf here. So I did finally get a shepherd's hook to put these where they're supposed to go. It just didn't happen today because of something else that was installed today that I'm going to talk about very soon. Calendula looks like it's done flowering. Oh no, I lied. There's another flower right there. Look at that. That is excellent. The pole beans are ridiculous. Just ridiculous. They're flowering now too, which is excellent. The regular bush bean plants are flowering. We're starting to flower anyways. So hopefully we'll have lots of beans really soon. Look at those flowers. Are those not beautiful? They're so pretty. The strawberries will be getting planted this week now that an install has been finished. Yeah, it's just very lush and green and beautiful back here. Very much impressed with all of it right now. So, then turn around, take a look at the strawberry baskets that are putting flowers out. The other strawberry plants are going to go in these baskets. I just didn't want them to get bumped around a whole bunch. As far as the beds here go, let's see. The radish is struggling, which I'm not surprised given that it's been 30 plus degrees for days at a time. The tomatoes are super enjoying it. I have a tomato that has made friends with the cucumbers, and I have a pea plant that looks like it's going to hit the canopies before the cucumbers do. So that's been kind of interesting. The cucumbers are looking a little pale. They did get a big dose of fertilizer, nitrogen fertilizer. I got my lights up, and it looks really pretty in the evening. I'll put some pictures at the end to show how beautiful it is. It appears that we have kind of got the cabbage loopers under control, which is excellent because they were eating my Copenhagen market here. But look at that! Look at it grow! It's so cute. Yeah. There is leafcutter bee activity on the plants that I planted in the little bee bed back there. I don't know if I showed you when I was over there. Yeah, they're starting to cut into the leaves, which is fantastic, which means they're active, because we were worried that they might not be active. So yes, then now we're going to put on the rubber boots to walk across the mudway here and show you the new thing. The new thing. Remember? Oh, I want to say it was 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago now, that I mentioned that there was an issue that would have to get resolved. Well, we resolved it. Not going to go into a whole bunch of detail, obviously for privacy reasons, because I don't need people to know exactly where I live. But we installed the fence today. Look at that cabbage head. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Sorry, easily distracted by plants. Speaking of, I have an eggplant flower on my piccolo eggplant. I'm very excited. And then this eggplant is growing super well. Oh, look, there's another one right there too. And then there's lettuce back there that I could harvest. I've been pulling purple peas off of those plants for a couple days now. These ones are the shelling peas. I've been pulling a couple of those off. If you'll notice, my squash plants are all in my bed at the moment because we had to have them, oh goodness, put somewhere while we were installing this fence. So it has been requested of me that I grow grapes on this fence next year, and I'm kind of excited about that because I've never grown grapes before. So you notice the potatoes are moved, for now anyways. They'll probably stay up there for the remainder of the season, and then next year we'll have to refigure where we want to put them. So yeah, our yard is now fenced in because there was some issues, but it seems like it should be resolved now. Yeah. Cucumbers are getting up towards the canopy. I'm hoping that they latch on and start growing across, because that would be beautiful. The little potato cucumber is doing quite well. So pretty. Look at that. So cool. These cucamelons have taken off. I was unprepared for how quickly they were going to take off. But it should be fine. It'll be fine. That's my new motto. It'll be fine. Peas. Beautiful flowers. This one might hit the canopy quickly too. I don't see any bell peppers forming on the peppers in the beds yet, but that's okay. They still got lots of time. Well, I say that, but we're in the middle of June now. June? It's July. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what days are anymore. My goodness. So, oh, we got a spent flower here that won't grow anything for me because it did not get pollinated. Yeah, I guess I could actually move these back now that the fence is done. Just have to be careful not to let them crawl up the fence. This flower did get pollinated today on my zucchini, so we will get a zucchini, at least. Made sure of that. Oh, I'm gonna need 2 hands to fully get all of this out, so I'll just leave that for now. Here's the butternut, doing well. The watermelon is putting flowers out, which is nice, so hopefully I'll get a watermelon. We'll see. The nasturtiums, these ones are a little toasty because it's toasty, and they kind of get blasted by the heat right here from the dryer. Cucamelons are enjoying the heat. This one actually went up to the canopy already. That's excellent. Yeah. So the potatoes are gonna probably end up staying here for the rest of the season, just because where they were, it would now completely block off access to the water. Next year, I believe we're talking about putting an irrigation system in, so it'll be a little easier, and we won't have to like directly access back here. We'll have it set up with the box either up over on the stairs or down over here, and then just have our different zones. But yeah, short little tour this week because we spent most of the day doing an install. And yeah, pretty happy with how things are for the middle of July. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. As always, I appreciate all of the views and the comments that I get. Yeah, I enjoy sharing my little patch of paradise here and showing just how much you can grow in about, I think we did the math, and there's 64 square feet of growing space in these 2 beds, and then with the baskets it's about 70 odd, I think, because these are only 10-inch baskets, so they're not a full foot of gardening space. But yeah, anything is possible with a little hard work and effort and creativity. So hopefully these videos inspire you to make use of your little spaces and grow something beautiful. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. I appreciate it. Thanks, everyone.
Oh, that's good. Oh, it doesn't look like the dolphin was blue. not too bad, actually. Inches left. 4. Yeah.
What's up?
Take the last few. Getting a little sore.
You good?
Or so just.
Why do you have a cat toy?
He's playing with the cat.
Oh.
Good rest. Oh, hon.
What's up?
We're gonna have to take this ladder out front and wash it off when we're done.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, at least I was trying to play with the cats.
It may not be super good.
Yeah, they were having it.
I know how to level things. I've done enough brickwork. I saw you post 17 photos, so I figured it was us.
So the fabric's going up. Trying to be as respectful as possible to our installers here, but yeah. It's pretty exciting.